Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're getting ready to dive into the Advanced Clinical Specialties course in traditional Chinese medicine, then you are in exactly the right place. Think of this as your personal roadmap. We're going to break down everything you need to know, from the schedule to the best study strategies, so you can absolutely crush it. Let's get right into it. So here's what we've got on tap. We've broken this down into 5 simple sections. First, we'll talk about why specializing is so important in the first place. Then we'll look at the nuts and bolts of the course itself, walk through the 15-week journey, give you a proven blueprint for success, and wrap up with the mindset that's going to tie it all together. All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, the path to expertise. Before we get into the what and the how, it's so important to understand the why. Why is this course and specialization in general such a huge step in your TCM career? I just love this quote from the source material. It really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? Life energy is limited. Look, TCM is a massive field. Trying to be an expert in everything at once is a recipe for, well, not being a true expert in anything. To really make a difference, you've got to focus that energy. And that idea is really the soul of this whole course. When you specialize, you're not just learning more stuff, you're cultivating a deeper expertise. And that depth, it leads directly to more precise treatments and, of course, better results for your patients. It also helps us build that crucial bridge to modern medicine, so we can keep advancing this incredible practice while honoring its ancient roots. Okay, moving right along to Section 2. Now that we've got the why sorted, let's get into the what. This is your quick and dirty guide to the course structure and format. Here are the vitals. It's a 15-week, 30-hour independent study, but the thing I really want you to notice is the format, a mix of asynchronous and synchronous learning. Now, you might be wondering, what on earth does that actually mean for me each week? Well, it's pretty cool, actually. You basically get the best of both worlds. The asynchronous part is all the stuff you do on your own time. The reading, watching videos, and taking quizzes whenever it fits your schedule. Then the synchronous part is those super important mandatory live online sessions where you get to connect with your instructor and classmates in real time. This is where things get really exciting. This course is designed to build on the foundation you already have and take you into some amazing new territory. You'll be doing a deep dive into specialties like dermatology, ENT, gerontology, and even emergency medicine, all from a TCM perspective. Okay, let's talk about Section 3, navigating the 15 weeks. Now, I don't want you to look at this as just a calendar. Think of it more like a journey that we've broken down into 5 clear, manageable learning blocks. Here's the map for that journey. We start with a solid overview in week 1 to get everyone on the same page. Then you're going to jump into a big 5-week block on external medicine and dermatology. After that, it's 3 weeks on ophthalmology and ENT, then another 3 weeks on gerontology. We finish up strong with emergency medicine before a final review. See? Each part builds right on top of the last one. And that brings us to what might just be the most critical part of this whole guide, Section 4, your blueprint for success. This isn't theory, this is the practical, step-by-step how-to for getting the absolute most out of this course. I want you to treat this like your weekly checklist, seriously. Number 1, read the handouts. 2, watch the videos or listen to the audio. 3, test yourself with the quizzes. 4, get those reflections submitted. 5, and this one's non-negotiable, show up and really engage in those live sessions. And finally, number 6, take time to review it all so it really sinks in. Follow these 6 steps and you're going to be in great shape. You can really see that balance we talked about right here. On one side, you've got all the work you do at your own pace. The reading, the listening, the quizzes. And on the other, you've got the live engagement, your chance to ask questions directly and get concepts clarified. You absolutely need both of these working together to succeed. All right, we've made it to our final section, the key to your learning. We have covered the why, the what, the when, and the how. So let's wrap up by talking about the mindset you need to bring to the table. At the end of the day, it really comes down to this. Your success here depends on 3 things: your self-discipline, your consistency, and your active participation. Because this is a blended course, you are in the driver's seat of your own education. Active participation isn't just a suggestion, it's an absolute must if you want to truly master this material. And hey, if you ever need a little motivation, just remember the big picture. Specializing isn't just an academic exercise. It leads to incredible, real-world breakthroughs. We're talking about work that led to a Nobel Prize for developing a malaria therapy from an herb. That is the power of focused, specialized expertise in our field.
So we're going to leave you with this final thought. You are officially on the path to becoming an expert. You have the map. You've got the blueprint. The only question left is, where do you want to begin? Which specialty will you master first? Best of luck with your studies. You've got this.